This is Movement with Anja, and I'm Anja, and I'm glad you're here. So today we're going to have a little bit longer class. So I've been asking people what would we like to do and what they like to see, and I've gotten, they like the anatomy explanation, they like the short, taken apart segments that I've done, but they also would like to have a little bit extra, a little bit more, like almost like a class kind of thing. So absolutely, I can do that. So again, welcome to Movement with Anja. If you have not subscribed to my channel, right down there, there's a little button there that says subscribe. Please do. I would love for you to share this with your friends, your family, whoever you think might benefit from this. I also want to welcome all my new subscribers. I'm up to 162, which is absolutely exciting. When I started this channel, I never thought that I would get 10. So yay, thank you very much, and I'm super appreciative about this. Again, please do not hesitate with your comments. I love to hear what you want to have and what I could give you. And I'm a little distracted. I got my baby cat here, and she likes to play with my cable here from my lamp. So I also apologize. I am filming in my dining room, so there is always a chance of noises, people coming down the stairs, or the phone ringing or such. So I do apologize. We are not sophisticated enough yet that I have a studio of some sort that I can film in. So please be careful and listen to what your doctor says once you work out with me. Also listen to what your body tells you, and please, please, please make sure that you get enough water. I don't know about you in California right now, but we are here in New York. We are certainly sweating, and it's warm and it's humid. And today is actually not too bad, but nonetheless, it's definitely warm. And my glasses are actually starting to fog up. So another disclaimer, I'm wearing a skirt. So I'm having shorts under there. So in case you wonder, why in the world does she sit there with her skirt on and have her legs? And I'm wearing shorts underneath that. So there is no exposure whatsoever. Let's see. I just got my DBA, so I'm officially in business. So yay, Movement with Anja is now a business, and I am starting my business probably next week, that I'm starting to work with clients, and let's see how that works. I would love to have you, if you're closer by, if you're in my reach. I'm in the Rochester, New York area. If you have any interest, if you're here and you would like to work out with me, please do. And from there, we're going to go start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my chair back so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do a little bit of strength training. We're going to do a little bit of warm up at first. Everything that I do can be done seated in the chair. So please don't think that, oh my gosh, this is too much, I can't do that. Sit down and do that. It's the same thing. We're going to be able to do it all at either standing or in a seated position. I do have 5-pound dumbbells. You may use whatever you have, and if you don't have anything, that's cool too, because your arms will ultimately be heavy, and that's what the weight then would be. And that's my asthma, I apologize. It's the humidity that will drive that in, unfortunately, sometimes. That being said, let's get up, let's warm up. I'm going to get a drink. Please make sure that you get as well, get enough water. I'm going to move my chair to the sides. If you're seated, you can march in place. If you're standing up, march in place. So I'm not going to have any music playing, and I generally don't, for all these licensing reasons that I don't really understand, and I'm not really sure what this is all about. So ultimately, I'm more concerned about your movement. And a lot of times we're adding the music to it to just have a little bit of background noise. Well, maybe that is not necessarily needed so much. So let's go ahead and step your heels, tap them forward. So all we're going to do is we're warming up the body to get ready for your workout. So that's all we're going to do right now. So go ahead and step to the sides. Tap your toes to the sides. There you go. Awesome. And then go ahead and tap them to the back. Tap those toes to the back. Yeah. Beautiful. And now go ahead and tap those toes forward. It's like you're trying to point somewhere with your big toe. Ooh, allergy season, and here I think comes a sneeze. Ooh. Yeah. just sneeze there. And go ahead and march in place. We're going to do a step touch. So we're going to step out and in, side to side. Nice and easy. You don't have to make those steps really big. You can keep them small. Oh my God, I can feel another one coming out. Oh my goodness. Woo. Oi, 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 oi. Let's hear it for allergy season, I tell you. And let's go into a toe tap. We're tapping those toes here. We're just shifting weights. And then go ahead and move those arms. Moving your arms side to side. Now, while you're doing this, let's make sure you're not here. You don't want to have your body hang. Keep that chest lifted. And then just move your arms side to side, like you would swing when the music is playing. Now go ahead and take one arm forward and the opposite. And we're just shifting side to side, bringing those arms forward and back down towards the hips. Good. Abs are tight, you're breathing. And now go ahead and take one arm up. And there's Miss Ella doing her cameo appearance. Miss Jazzy is sitting somewhere and probably either sleeping or watching, perhaps. Go ahead and bring both arms forward. Both arms go forward. And now let's go ahead and go into a hamstring curl. So we're going to pull those heels up towards the glutes. Yeah, beautiful. Now let's go ahead and go and take those arms up. Lift, nice and tall. Feel that heart rate going up already? Yeah. If you find it's too much, slow down just a little bit. Take your arms forward again. Now lift your knees up. Lift those knees. Nice and tall. Chest is up. Breathe. And we're going into a bicep curl. Here we are. Bicep curls. Those knees are still coming up. Awesome. Gotta make sure I don't step on the cat here. And release those arms. And go back to your march. Yeah. Awesome. So go ahead and take your arms out to the side. And all we're going to do is we're going to circle. Circling those arms. And go ahead and switch directions. Yeah. And now hold those arms here. Take your arms forward. Bring them up. Bend your elbows. Bring your elbows together. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Do 4 more. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release those arms. Roll your shoulders. Awesome. Now step your feet wider. Turn your toes out. Stay right here. Let's go down and up. Down and up. Deep inhale and exhale. Yes. Give me one more. Go ahead and march back in. Now hold the march here and let's squat back. Squat back and come back. Come back up. Ella. She's chewing on my cable. Give me one more. And release that here. Shake that off a little bit. And you need to move. Come on. Come on. Up you go. No chewing on my cables. Okay, everybody. So there's your warm up. Grab something to drink. We're going to start with our legs. So we're going to hold on to the chair. I'm standing on the left side of your chair, of my chair. You're standing on yours. Standing on my right leg, lifting my left leg out to the sides. Here we are. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and lift your knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold that up. Let me see your balance. Yeah, give it a try. And release that. Beautiful. Shake that off a little bit. Let's switch sides. You're going to do a lateral lift. Right leg. Here we are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and lift that knee up. Here we are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up. Let me see you balance. Give it a try. And release that. Beautiful. Cat is up for no good. See, I tell ya. Nice job, everybody. So let's stand behind your chair. So we worked the hips. We worked a little bit of hip flexor. Now we're going to go for glutes and hamstrings. I'm standing on my right foot. My left leg is out. And all I'm doing is a leg extension. So I'm lifting and I'm lowering. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold that up. Now my left leg is up. Now I'm taking my right arm up. So I'm left leg, right arm. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then hold that. Let me see you balance again. Try. Deep inhale. Exhale and release. Good job. Let's try the other side. Standing on the left, lifting the right. Here we are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Right leg, left arm. Here we are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Let me see you. Try it again. And release that here. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Take your hands to the chair. Walk yourself away from the chair. Bend those knees. Bend them, bend them, bend them. And then lift your tailbone up. And just stretch that upper body and stretch your hamstrings. Now bend your right knee and let your left hip just jut out. Make sure your head does not drop. Your belly is nice and tight. And then switch sides. Go ahead and do the other side. Nice and open through the right side. And release. Soften those knees. Tuck your pelvis. Round your back. Walk yourself back up. Inhale, lift. Oh, exhale. Roll your shoulders and release that. Good job, everybody. Grab a drink. And then I'd like you to grab some weights, if you have any. If you find that you don't, and you don't want to buy anything, which is absolutely perfectly fine, a water bottle, 2 bottles, 2 soup cans, 2 laundry detergent bottles with just a little bit of water in there, so there's a little bit of weight. Perfect, because the handle, you can hold on to them. So there's all different things that you could use. Okay, so either seated or standing. Feet are about hip width apart. Shoulders are nice and tall. Shoulders are relaxed. Chest is nice and tall. Hands are next to your body and the palms are facing forward. Let's go ahead and do some bicep curls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go ahead and do another set. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring them only halfway down right here. We're lifting those elbows up, so we're working the rotator cuff now. We're working here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here and then open it up. 1, keep those elbows nice and closed. 2, open that chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's the 8, and release those weights. Roll your shoulders. So we're going to put a little bit of work into our glutes and into our lower back, but we're also working the upper back. So what I'm going to have you do is take your hands right where you're right in front of your thighs. Palms are facing in. And all we're going to do is we're going to go down towards our knees, and then we're going to come back up. So my legs are not bending. I'm keeping this bend. The movement comes from my upper body. So I'm hinging, and I'm bringing my weight towards the knees, and then I'm bringing them back up. Let's go together. Here we are. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. And now stay here. Turn your elbows in and turn your palms in. And we're going to take both arms back. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And go ahead and bring yourself back up and release those arms and shoulders. Park one of your weights. So we're going to take that one weight in both hands, and we're going to take those weights, or the whatever you have in your hands, up to chest height, and then back down. Here we are. So let's keep those shoulder blades drawn together. Here's 1, 2, chest is lifted, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one. Hold this here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and release those arms and roll those shoulders. We're going to park that for that last one, that also, so no weights in your hands. We're going to take those arms from here, and we're going to take them up, nice and tall, and we're going to bring them down. So now if you say, my arms, I have shoulder problems, I can get my arms up that high. You work wherever you can. What is important is that you're not here, that you want to draw your shoulder blades together and you lift your chest up. So if that means now the arms only go up to chest height, perfect. Your posture is more important than any of the movements. So lift them up and bring them down. There's 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and hold this, and bring them down, and bring them all the way back up. Big circles, like you're drawing a snow angel in the snow. Big arms. So again, I'm drawing my shoulder blades together, I'm lifting up my chest, and I'm doing those big circular motions with my arm. Give me one more, and release that. Roll your shoulders. Beautiful. So I'm going to give those arms a little rest. I'm going to pull my chair back out. I'm going to show you sideways. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift those heels up. So we're lifting and we're lowering. That's it. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go ahead and lift the front of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, abs are tight, 7, and here's number 8, and release that. Shake that off a little bit. Awesome, awesome, very nice, good job, good work. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to have a seat, and we are going to do some hip stretches. Let me see what we got here. Oh, we're doing good. So we're doing some hip stretches. So what I'd like you to do is you sit up nice and tall, so you're away from the back of your chair, and we're taking that right foot across the left ankle, or you can take it over the knee, or you can bring your leg all the way up. So there's the stretch for your hips. So when we were doing the lateral lifts earlier, when we were standing, those were your lateral lifts. So that is your stretch right now. So again, if you say, I can't get my leg up this high, this is exactly the same thing. It's just not as intense. So you find what works for you, and then release that. And then let's go ahead and do the other side. Either here, again, I tap my ankles, so I cross them over. I cross my knees over, or I'm going to bring my leg all the way up. Now, either way, whatever you do, you do not want to sit like this. You don't want to round your back. So let's keep that body nice and tall. Chest is lifted. Your foot is flexed. And you smile. Deep inhale. And exhale. Awesome. So now what we were doing on knee lifts, we were working the hip flexor. So that's what we're stretching now. Majority of people, when they have low back problems, it kind of originates from the front, unfortunately. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to turn towards the left. So let me show you your chair. So I have moved now to the left of my chair. So I have the back of my chair here and I'm holding onto it, and I'm sitting out far enough that I have one thigh resting on here, and I will take one leg down. So if you say, my leg does not come down that far, there's no way that I can do this, find the place where you can bring your leg. But again, it's about your posture. So see how I'm rounding my back right now? I need to be up nice and tall, and automatically I get a stretch right here when my legs are open up. So let's go ahead and take your left arm up. Palms are facing in. Inhale, lift up and reach. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, lift that pubic bone up just a little bit. Exhale, stay right here. And release your arm and release your legs. Good. Let's switch sides. Come on over. Here's well, I'm sitting halfway on that chair. I have one leg tucked under, wherever that is comfortable for you. My left arm now goes up. Inhale, lift. Palms are facing in. Exhale and reach and stretch. Inhale, lift your pubic bone up. Stretch a little deeper into the hip. And go ahead and release that. And arms come down. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're stretched. We worked biceps and we worked triceps. So that's what we're going to stretch now. So we're going to take that left arm and we're going to stretch. So if you say, my hand does not do that, see if you can extend your arm. So a lot of times I see this when people do this, their arm is here. So what I like you to do is chest up, shoulders back, arm is long, flex your hand, and now see if you can take your arm up. And that's your range of motion, that's your flexibility. So let's go ahead and take your arm out to the side. Feel that stretch going right here into the chest. And then come on forward again. Release your hands. Take your hand up towards the shoulder. I'm going to show you sideways again. And we're going to lift that elbow up. So it is not important how high your elbow comes. It is important what happens here. So if your arm is here and you're rolling forward, so you're trying to get your hands back there, nothing is happening. So focus on chest up, elbow lifted. Draw that navel tight. You feel how your body wants to stretch right here. And if you can, let's see if you can touch your fingers. Can you touch your fingers? And release that. Good. Let's try the other side. Right hand is out. Same thing. Arm is tight. Elbows are stretched. Long. Here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Open it up. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that hand forward. Take your hands up towards your shoulder. Lift your elbow up. Stretch that out. And here's well, let's see, can you touch your fingers? And release that. Good. Roll your shoulders. Place your hands onto your thighs. Relax your shoulders, lift your chest, and then bring your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And just feel a stretch going through the neck. And go ahead and bring them back up to center and then take it over to the other side. And go ahead and bring it back up to center. Roll your shoulders. Move your neck. Beautiful. Have another drink. Thank you very much for joining me today for a full body workout. So you worked pretty much all the major muscles right now. Biceps, triceps. You worked your hip flexor, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes. You worked your calves. You worked your neck, your shoulders, your back. So everything has been touched. Everything has been worked. You can stop this video obviously at any time, and you will know when to join back in and how to kind of go back into things. That is completely up to you. Again, make sure that you listen to yourself, find what works and what doesn't work, and I will see you again in my next class on, what's today? Today's Monday, so I will see you again on Wednesday. Okay, bye.